Okay. Good morning, everybody. It's about 2 days since I last vlogged. Sorry. I'm sure you're quite pleased to have the break, to be honest. Maybe you've caught up now, I don't know. But yes, it's been a very, very, very busy couple of days.
You can say that again.
Yeah, we 2 days ago we went to Yokohama to watch the two final shows of Smilage's tour. Wow. I thought the other ones were good. I thought the Osaka gigs were good, but they were nothing. Yeah, afternoon show. We got there with about an hour and a bit,
About an
maybe,
hour and 20 minutes.
before the doors were due to open. And I wanted to get there early because I had ticket number 38. Do you want to pass me my tickets on top of the
Yeah, of course.
thing, just so I can show them off? Yeah, this was my ticket for the afternoon show. This one here. Zoom. Bet this camera's not going to zoom in, but I go this way. You can just about see 38. Actually, you see it quite well. There you go. Ticket 38 for the show. So I was aiming to get front row on that one, and so we got there really early. But then a friend of mine from Hello Online asked me to get some more merchandise for him, which I did. Stood in the queue for
An hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, about an hour and 15 minutes waiting for the merchandise queue.
So slow.
Yeah, there was 5 people selling merchandise. Okay, to put it into perspective, when I went to watch Morning Musume at Fukuoka, there was 2 people selling merchandise, and I was in the queue for 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Well, because I wasn't.
Yeah, at most it was that long.
One was Fukuoka before the first show. We were in for half an hour.
In the queue?
Yeah.
Half an hour, was it?
At least half an hour.
We were talking, so it seemed to take less. But whatever, but it wasn't that long. There's only 2 people selling merchandise. This time, like I say, 5 people and an hour and a quarter. And I was stressing out in the last 15 minutes because it's like, I want to be by the doors when they open. And about half an hour before the doors were due to open, the doors had opened and a bunch of people had gone in, and it's like, were they like the first 30 and they got the first 40 and they got the chance to stand there for an extra half hour being bored, but getting their places I didn't know, because the guy was saying something in a megaphone, but I don't speak Japanese. I need to learn.
You couldn't understand him anyway.
Yeah, but so it was alright. We got there, got the merchandise with 5 minutes to spare. I managed to get to the door, and I can understand enough to understand when they're counting out numbers, because I know the numbers up to, well, I suppose if I was going slow enough I could go up to 1,000. I could probably even go higher if I was able, I think I can. But so we were sitting there and he started calling out the numbers, and it got to my 38 and I got there and I managed to rush in, and I did get on the front row, barely, off to the far left hand side. Not a very good position, but I mean, it's a front row seat, so it's worth it. Turns out that it wasn't. It was fantastic. I got to see the people up front. My favourite, Sakiagawa, noticed me quite a lot, which is good. Then again, I was the only foreigner on the front row, so as far as I could tell. There were only 4 of us there, I think, at that point. No, 5 of us, I think.
What, for the foreigners, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 5, yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 of us. Well, when I say foreigners, I mean as in like white foreigners. I mean, there's possibly maybe people from other countries, but of all of Asian descent anyway, so they wouldn't have stood out like we stood out, like sore thumbs.
I certainly stood out.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's because you're tall. I don't so much because I'm about average height over here. But anyway, we saw the show. It was amazing. Got out, bumped into Ule, and he was absolutely wringing wet.
Oh, yeah,
I was nice and dry, actually. Front row, I was nice and dry, and I found out why when we go in for the second show after the break. A little bit of a rest. Went back in for the second show, and my ticket was 161. Bang, there you go.
Mine was 501.
And yeah, those 2 are my ones for Osaka, and then my 2 ones for Yokohama. And I got in, and I was about 4th rowish, something like that. 3rd, 4th row. Not a bad place to be, actually. And like at the Osaka gig, except more so, the entire section beyond the front row turned into a complete mosh pit. Now, I come from a background of death metal, and industrial metal, and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm used to mosh pits. I was very, very surprised how hard and violent this mosh pit was. I mean, you're talking like slam dancing and barreling into each other, kicking out, lashing out with feet and fists.
That would have been pretty dangerous.
And the occasional large metal glow stick when somebody got too close.
Or in my case, elbows. Every time I raised my gloves, it was like fucking someone in the temple.
Yeah, but I mean, as in, people were... There was some big fat guy with a moustache. You don't often get that in Japan, actually. I haven't seen many people with facial hair.
Saw one guy the other day on the train, that's about it.
Yeah, there's not many, but this guy, he used all his weight to push from behind me, straight through me and two small girls who were just to the right of me. Well, I wouldn't say small girls, they were women, but they were still small because they're Japanese girls. And on the whole, they're kind of small. Basically, just violently pushed through all the way to the front row. So he must have, like, headbutted in between two people in the front row to get in, which is a little bit of a no-no, really. But as the drag of him dragged me into the second row at that point. And basically other people just smashed off all over the place. Bit annoying, really, to be honest. So my actions might not have been the most gallant, but hey, he's got a headache today. Well, not today, yesterday, the day before. That'll teach him. But so yeah, the concert itself was awesome. The girls were amazing. The video was, well, the concert was streamed live on Ustream for all you lucky people who saw it.
We were lucky because we were there.
Yeah, exactly. I actually managed to download the Ustream stream the other day, and so watched it again last night, and it was just as awesome as I remembered, although better, of course, when we were there. Hair on the screen. Yeah, it was awesome. Then yesterday, well, after that we went out for a meal, actually, with about 5 or 6
of the Japanese guys.
Yeah.
About 10 of us in total at that place.
Yeah, yeah, we went to one of these like quick restaurant things where you press a bell on the table you're sitting at, and they come out, take your order, give you a receipt, and then you pay at the end, that kind of thing. Yeah, they screwed our orders up quite well. But hey, when the food arrived, it was nice. But that's why we're going there again. Well, at least until I go to Yokohama again. And then I'll probably try and find somewhere else instead. But yeah, it was good. That was good. Then we came home, of course, after that. Went to bed. I was knackered. Woke up at 11:30, I think, the next day. It does take it out. These concerts really take, especially at the grand old age of 37. Like I am. Sorry, 37, 27, because I'm dead young. No, 37. And then the day after that, we met a guy from Hello Online, and we spent a day wandering around with him, Midnight ZX. You're a decent fella.
Or as we know him, Dave.
Dave, yeah, you're a good guy. Good guy to hang around with. And we're going off again with him today. We were trying to go to the Studio Ghibli, however you pronounce it, museum, but the tickets were all sold out. I'm waiting for a phone call from him. That would have been the perfect time for the phone to ring, but it didn't. To say that he's bought tickets for today. If we can't get tickets for today, then we're just going to hang around again anyway. But in a few minutes, me and Peter are going to nip off to Ueno. We've now found some more pointers as to where the Hello Project store is.
And we found a very big incentive to go.
Yeah, got to go there. The Smilage Mosaic, which was their 10,000 smile photos they had to get to make into a big mosaic before they could actually before they could debut
officially.
Thank you. Yeah, they had to do this before they could be named as a proper group in the Hello Project, and they succeeded. Not surprisingly, they're a bloody awesome band. And it's there, and I'm on it somewhere, so I need to go there and trawl through 10,000 pictures.
That'll be a fun day.
Yeah, it will be. Just to see me, it's going to be well worth it. Try and sneak my phone camera in and take a picture of it. Not allowed to take photographs, but I'll do it anyway. I thought I'll just copy the one off Zach's website. His Facebook, that'll do. And yeah, so that's where we're going to go now. Sorry if I haven't updated in a while, but you know, fun keeps coming on, and more importantly, I keep forgetting to take my camera. If only I had a 3GS. If I had an iPhone 3GS, I could do it on there, but no, I've only got a 3G, so unless you want a blog made up of me voicing over lots of pictures of me, just, you know, photographs that are just stuck together, me going, as if I was pretending to speak, it's not really worth it. So anyway, to tell for now, I'm gonna escape and go off and enjoy Japan for my somethingth day. I've only got about 9 days left now.
Yep, you've only got 9 days
It's
left.
sad. And I'm getting over my limits now as well because I keep buying photo books. I really should stop. I'm up to 15 now, I think. Something stupid like that. And a big stack of CDs again yesterday. I keep going to Book Off, what can I say? And I wasn't swearing, it was Book Off. Second-hand bookstore. And the Hello Project store keeps stealing my money out my wallet. Anyway, I'm over 10 minutes now, so I'm going to go in case YouTube just moans and cuts the end off. If they do, it doesn't really matter because you won't be hearing this, will you? Right, I'm off. Come on, phone. Ring, ring. Right, bye-bye.